Hey guys, bjthebrave here, back on the Warpforge trail in this month's new rank system. Now, I have been I've been considering what my four factions are developing into. This is where I'm currently at, and I have ruled out ultramarines, and I'm pretty sure I'm not going to do sisters this season. I did a bit of dabbling, but I'm pretty sure I'm not going to do those two. I'm also not thinking I'm going to do Tau. Not really enjoying Tau. It's not so much the power. I think there is a power level to Tau that's you definitely have a really good, put a good rating up with them. I'm just not really feeling Tau. I'm quite, you know, just since the release, where I really loved Tau, really enjoyed them. I just feel like in nerfing their power level, they kind of did it in a way where they sort of gutted a lot of the personality of Tau, and I'm just not enjoying it. So for me, I am deciding to take a break from Tau, and I was thinking it was looking like Eldar, Tyranids, Orkz, and probably Abaddon. But Slither has come up with an Orikan deck, which is really interesting. It is similar to my previous Orikan video. If you go back and watch my last Orikan video, similar idea, but the main difference is that instead of using scarabs in the early game to get you through to the end game, he's got a little bit more of a sort of almost like an Immatech build in the early game. Plus we have the Destroyer because we have good synergy for Artifice, and you know what? This is really interesting, and I think one of the things I didn't really foresee is that the Implacable Conqueror, Orikan of all the Warlords in the Necrons, seems to be the guy who's benefited most from this, and I just didn't really see that. But actually, it is incredibly powerful. I mean, think about it. First of all, Orikan can dig to see into his deck and kind of decide what's going to be top of the deck. So first of all, it's much more consistent that Orikan will find this card. And then equally, once you've played it, you get to choose the next card to go to the top of your deck, and therefore you can put the troop that you want and make sure it is a troop, and therefore it will get the discount from Implacable Conqueror when you draw it. So there's some really nice synergy with Orikan, and I've always liked the art. I've always struggled with Necrons. I've not really enjoyed the playstyle, to be honest. I don't want to get too ahead of myself. So this video is like a curiosity project for me, because I have a sense that this might be the Necron archetype that I've been waiting for. I really like Orikan as a Lord, and we've just not really found a deck that fits well with him, other than the Scarabs, which I didn't particularly love. It was okay, but I didn't love that deck. And I've been waiting for something else, something new to develop, and I think that with changes to the Ghost Ark, and even the change to the Monolith, and now adding in this Implacable Conqueror, this might now be the time to shine for this deck. And that is super, super exciting. Well, one of the reasons why I love it, and it's got some, you'll see some patterns between this and other decks that I really love, like Grok and Anvir and stuff, is that it gives you lots and lots of options. So it's got a high skill ceiling, right? Like, for example, you'll notice we don't have a Methodical Destruction in here, but we do have a Hyperlogical Strategist, right? So we could find that. We don't have a Tomb World, but we do have a Hyperlogical, so we could find that. So it's got lots of like one-offs, and it's one of those decks where it's a Swiss Army knife. You get to kind of pick and choose what it is that you are looking for. Now, in the early game, in the mulligan, we are obviously going to be looking for probably an Extermination Protocol potentially, but definitely the Destroyer, the Tomb Blades, the Praetorian, and the Night Scythe, and the Destroyers. All of those basically up to the 4-drops. All of those are pretty good. The only exception is we would probably keep the Implacable Conqueror as well if we found that. So we're going to look for the... what's it called? Divination May here or something? The thing that gives... minus what? I can't remember what that card's called. Let's have a look. Let's have a look what that's called. Divination Menhir. I wasn't that far away. It says your next stratagem. Oh. It says your next stratagem costs one less. I'm not too far away on the vault from this, by the way. The Resurrection Vault. Which I also really like the look of. But for now, the Divination Man here is good. Even though it got a little nerf and it got turned down to 1 less instead of 2 less. This combined with our new-found 5-drop, right? The Implacable Conqueror. Playing that on 4 is really, really good. And then, for example, when we play against Eldar, we can play the offense card that gives us -1 to every troop that we play. Combined with 2 of these, it can be insane. So I'm going to show you the test game that I just played. Yeah, I'm going to show you this test game here. So we basically decided to keep the Scythe Assault. Now, that's not that's a situational one. That's because we're playing against Eldar specifically. I'm not sure if it's correct, but and obviously it means Everblade don't quite know what type of Eldar you're going to get, but they have got a lot of loads to the ground stealth units, for example. Now we did take the Blackout here, so we get to go with a cheaper unit every turn. Normally I don't play this against Eldar because it often backfires, but with this deck I think we get better value than they do. So we're going to play the Destroyer here. Look at this. We can play the Destroyer, and now with the cheap one, this is another reason why I love Orikan. I love 1 mana, 1 energy costing Warlord stratagems. Setting up the scorecard for this video as well. So here we go. So this turn we're going to just play the Implacable Conqueror. This guy will go into stealth mode. Obviously we're not going to attack. Sit there. So we still maintain some board presence. And I love the draw a card addition. Necron's only draw mechanic, and again that has really good synergy with Orikan, right? Because you can actually, I mean we didn't do it there because we played the stratagem on 5, but if it's beyond that point you can obviously play your Warlord talent, put the troop to the top of the deck that you want, and then you can play the Implacable Conqueror. Not entirely sure of that interaction because it just says draw a troop. I'm not sure if it is the top troop from your deck or if it's just a random troop, but it's definitely something I'll need to test a little bit. So this was a point in the game where he really sort of came back actually quite a bit. Protection Protocol is very good in this particular build because we can obviously use it for like we just did there. But also the advantage we've got over the one drop is that we actually have units that we might want to give Vanguard to, such as Obyron, Monolith, Hexmarks, even Ghost Ships at a pinch. Oh, this was pretty worrying this turn. This is a really nice turn for him. What a combo, especially with Zephyr Blade's ability. This is a devastating turn. At this point, I was thinking that I probably got the game lost. So we stick Obyron down and exterminate the Fireheart. Set up a sort of big lad versus big lad scenario. Yeah, it's looking a little bit desperate. But now you see, like, the stacking overtime gets insane, right? Because look at this. We just drew a Lychguard and an Hexmark Destroyer for a combined total of one energy to play those two. So insane. Might actually be right to run a Methodical Destruction, you know, because normally playing expensive spells like that, they sort of work against you, don't they? Because you lose the tempo, but because your troops are so cheap, you can actually just play expensive spells. And here we go, Technomancer. And this really swings the game back in our favour, right? And then we find the Ghost Ark, and this is the other thing, is when you come to now the overtime, just picking the most expensive unit almost every time, right? Like, we're just going to start to outvalue all these, like, mid-range decks and stuff. Alright, so let's play a few games and see how we get on. I have, did I check? I actually made one change from Slither's build. I put the Necron Lord in, I just can't remember what I dropped for it. Let's go. I mean, playing Necron Lord for 2 energy, or even 4 energy, super good. Ah, book might be a problem. Is a problem. Yeah, Orkz are not really what we want to see with this deck. It is the biggest challenge, I think, this season, because I think we're going to see a lot of Orkz and a lot of Tyranids, and I think they might be the worst matchups for Necron. Oh, hello. That is what we want to see. Take you. The other thing is, right now, everybody's going to be expecting... everyone's going to be expecting Scarabs, right? He might play double Stormboy. Otherwise, he'll take the turn off here, yeah. Turn 4 is a bit of a strange one for Orkz. Go, boys. Here we go. Not sure about playing this proactively. I figure, like, if he Vet Stormboy's probably his better option here. Yeah, that was a bit of a waste, to be honest. suppose in a way, like, we want to just get rid of like these big units from hand, where we're going to start getting cheaper ones now. This dies to... Yeah, this dies now to Vet Stormborn. Not sure I'm playing this right at all. Let's play another expensive one. Those expensive units out of hand. We'll get the second Conqueror out, actually. Bad. It's interesting. You better be ready. That's going to be no mucking about. You know what I'm thinking right now? We've got a really good Tomb World if we can get that off the Hyperlogical Strategist. Not really what we were looking for. I need to get a Will of Gork out before I play Monolith. Daka. Okay. You know what? The Monolith's not bad now, because if he wants to Will of Gork this board, I mean, fair enough. Kind of like another way of playing around Will of Gork is making sure he loses value too. Could do it. But equally, could just do this. I think I want my heal. Don't think I want to throw that in, right? Because this is looking like a Will of Gork board. So why throw away the Praetorian? This would actually be brilliant to play with the Monolith. Okay. Second bike. Nice. Playing for the proper kill he finishes. It's gonna heal here. Maybe we stick this on now. So, did he just play a Willowgork? He did, right? Okay. Well, now we've got to go in. I mean, it's really difficult, this matchup, right? So... I don't want to give him the 50-50 shoot. Something like that. Have you got the second Willowgork? You've only got 8 cards left, so you probably have, yeah. Fair enough. So devastating. Can you just imagine any other matchup that isn't Orkz? Just think how absolutely brutal this is. Like, this does lose to, like, hard control, but it just outdoes mid-range decks, so... Sadly, can't make that play, but never mind. There are other things that we can do. Such as this. And then, now that the wills of Gork have all gone, let's get Orikan through. Do we want to drop that as well now? Why not, right? Why not? Double Will of Gorks down. Would we do it, boys? Also, should I have been attacking? I'm not sure. Oh, he's got Crumptigates. Oh no. Okay, this is his big one. What does he get? Oh my god, look at all those Makaris. Holy schmoly. 1, 2, 3. 4 Makaris. Oh my god, he's gonna have 4 Makaris per turn coming at us. Oh, he wins with that, right? He can just do 1 proper killie off of... Well, you can only get 2 Makaris buffing the Lord. I love how they actually came down next to his Lord as well. Yeah, his lethal range is going to be sick now. Thank God we dropped the bloody Lychguard. Just, if nothing else, just to soak up some attacks. This is like the critical turn though, like this is his last chance to deal with a wave.
Yo.
Hey buddy, how's it going? Have you got yourself a coffee?
Nah, I'm just gonna fucking struggle through it.
Oh man, I have some wicked games with this deck, dude.
Yeah, it's fun, right?
This is like a terrible matchup for us. The Orkz. Really terrible. I've got both Willowgorks out and then just gone wide, and then he's played Crumptigates with Rock Invasion, so...
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I think he's managed to He's managed to stabilize here.
Oh, well, I guess you can always slap the Oberon down.
It's true. This is true.
Oh, wait, you played double, right?
Play what, sorry? Yeah.
You played double.
Yeah, played double thing, yeah.
Okay.
We've got like we got both Willigard. We almost did it, man. It's a really tough matchup this, but we almost did it. He's got one mucking about left though. Something to be very mindful of. Where do I put this? Do I just whack that with it? Do I just whack that now?
Yeah, I guess you may as well kill someone to avoid lethal.
Just ping everything. Maybe ping the flyer with that.
Yeah.
Do we just hit face with a Doom Scythe?
I'm I'm not sure, to be honest. I mean, I probably can't co-pilot that much right now, but I'll just like watch. So.
Yeah, I'm just gonna save that, to be honest. Oh yeah, he's got four. He's got 4 Makaris, by the way. He drew 3 Makaris in his rock invasion. So he's literally got 4 Makaris. Yeah, he's gonna mucking about. That's GG. Yeah. Ah, such a shame. He's played it very well, but it's really difficult. We tried to play around stuff as best we could, but he's got us here. It's a really tough match, that one. And this is the main problem with. I think if the main issue with playing this deck as one of your 4, kind of testing this at the minute. But one of the main issues I think is that I think it's going to have bad matchups into Orkz and Tyranids.
I'm back.
Yeah, I was just saying, I think one of the challenges this deck's going to have is that I think it's going to have bad matchups into Orkz and Tyranids. And they're going to be mainstays, I think, in this season's meta in the 4. So I just don't know whether it's a cool deck. It's really great, but I'm just not sure it's going to do well into like the best.
Yeah, that's fair. I was kind of thinking something similar. Just like Swarm Lord feels like such a struggle.
We get rid of Lychguard.
Is it against?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, it's probably.
Oh yeah, I put Necron Lord in. I can't remember what I dropped for it.
Oh yeah. I think I thought about putting him in. I don't know. I think that's pretty fair.
Just played him last game for 3 energy. Do you know what I've realised with this deck though? It might be worth thinking about expensive stratagems, because when your troops cost like 1, 2, 0, you can actually then get away with playing things like Methodical Destruction, because you can still develop a Lychguard and a Hexmark because your troops are so cheap, so you don't lose the tempo that you normally would. Interesting. What would you go there? Would you go the Destroyer or the Praetorian?
I'll pick a Destroyer because we can do Destroyer next turn and play the Divination, and then next turn we can swing with the Destroyer and then play Implacable Conqueror. If that makes sense.
But wouldn't we have used? Wouldn't that then cost? So next turn's 3 energy. Yeah.
Yeah. So we play the Destroyer. Play the Divination.
Oh, and then the next one we cast is that first thing on E4. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
I quite like the Destroyer in this deck just because it feels quite nice to put down. Like a stealthed unit before we play the Conqueror, just so we're not like conceding the board too much.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's perfect for this deck. I have to say as well, I'm recording a video with this, and I said at the intro that I don't really like a lot of Necrons. I've just not really enjoyed the playstyle with either Imatech or Scarabs. And I've always liked Orikan's ability, and I've just been praying we find a new type of deck. And I think this is it.
Yeah, this is like the Orikan deck that isn't like Scarab reliant.
Yeah, it's the Orikan deck you always wanted to play, isn't it? It's like...
yeah.
Oh, man,
wait, is this wait, are you recording for a YouTube video right now?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
Alright. Are we
yeah.
are we still plackering? We are, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Just got to take the temple also. I mean, it's a bit hard against Eldar, but we got to hit that though, haven't we?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think with this that you're always going to fall a little bit behind when you play the Conqueror. It's just like you're able to claw back afterwards, hopefully.
I also realised that against Eldar, it's potentially worth taking the all units cost 1 less each turn. So good, but normally I don't do that against Eldar because it benefits Eldar over 90% of decks. But actually, with this deck, I think we get the advantage.
Oh yeah, because I suppose at the end game we'll have everything discounted by 3 or even 5, which is pretty nuts.
Yeah. Is he stunned us like 3 turns in a row here? What is going on?
Yeah, he's played both of his Banshees.
Next turn, do we Ghost Ark? With the what is the thing called? Master Chronomancer.
Probably. I guess it's always worth checking. Just you never know what else you might draw, but yeah, probably.
Okay, that's cool. I feel like this is a good turn for it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh wait a minute. I just don't think we can afford to take the tempo loss again.
Yeah, I thought, yeah, your HP is a little bit low to be doing that. Yeah.
Take the Conquering Tyrant then. I mean, this is also good, but we have got a discounted Lychguard actually, and Destroyer doesn't help us against flyers, and we are on 14 health.
Yeah, I feel you probably will need the Tyrant.
There's a thing called Wailing Doom.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose there is a chance he just like flanks the Necron Warrior and just like chunks us, and ignores the Ghost Ark. That's annoying. Wait, you can't kill it this turn.
Still. I mean, is this actually worth... Is it just worth going for this guy? Actually, do we even need to play him? Right, because we've got this.
Yeah, I don't think you don't need to play Technomancer, I don't think. You could like Lychguard. Wait, Lychguard reanimate. If you want it to be super efficient, yeah, you could Lychguard, Talon, reanimate the warrior, and also play Protection Protocol on the Ghost Ark. Well, that's dumping like a lot of your stratagems. The Protection Protocol is actually really good on the Ghost Ark. It just doesn't look like it right now because it's on 3 HP. But like, if it wasn't damaged, it goes to a 5/5/12 Vanguard. Oh wait,
We want the Monolith for 8?
yeah, I think.
Or not?
Yeah.
Or do we just want the cheap ping?
Actually, maybe just get the cheap thing. Actually, ideally we get the Monolith, but I think this game's getting a bit close.
The thing is, we've just made that a target now. I'm not sure that was correct on that.
Yeah, if it. Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, it does help deal with this. Like, it will trade nicely into it, but we could have probably survived another turn because we had so many Vanguards down. Not sure about that one.
Yeah. The Protection Protocol is really good in the Ghost Ark when like you concern the Necron Warriors are just gonna get AoE'd, and you kind of have that to like beef up the rest of the board.
Shit, man. Ouch.
No, you can't clear the rest of it. You still have stuff left.
This guy down, but it's...
He has tapped out Eldritch Storm and he's got no Waystones down, so I feel like Technomancer's not bad, just keep putting the warriors back up. And then probably Extermination on the what do you call it? The flyer.
That dude.
Yeah, that dude. So it's gonna be the sickest YouTube video. Yeah, yeah. Play the card on that unit.
What should we choose there?
You might want a hyperlogical.
That's what I'm thinking for double spell, right?
Yeah.
And flexibility. It's another thing what I love about this deck is just the flexibility of it all. That's it then, isn't it?
Yeah, well, if you can't break through the wall to get your Technomancer, then it's a bit rougher.
Bit sad that Obyron and Necron Lord are on like full health. You know, like they're not out of the the discounted cards. You want those in the deck, don't you? In this deck.
Yeah, it's the only thing with the mulligan. If you've already like drawn your like Monolith and Oberon, then there's no way to like put them back in to get discounted. It's not like Helltalk with the.
We're gonna just gotta go. I think this is where we do this now. Isn't it? No, not as well. What do we want this?
Yeah, that's fine. I find that's the cute thing about playing your double Implacable. You think it's a big tempo loss, but sometimes you end up getting like a free unit anyway.
We take the Hexmark? I think we do, right? Because with the spells, it's going to be much better value, I think.
Yeah, it's going to come out as 2, so you could even play it Conquering Tyrant on the same turn.
What do we do here then? Do we trade with something?
I guess clear out the Hex. I guess clear out the Wind Rider, I think. The one thing with this deck, you do end up in these weird situations where like you're not like just destroying all their stuff, you are just trying to outvalue them with like a wall of vanguards and stuff. You do end up in these scenarios where it's like not super clean.
This is quite good that he's going wide because we just picked a Hex, didn't we? So we're gonna have a really cheap Hex here, costing us -4, +2, is it?
Yeah, the Hexmark will be on 2.
That's a problem. We want to get rid of one of these, right? And we got a Hex. That's right. Hex.
Oh yeah, you could Hex and play.
Play heal?
You could actually play heal.
I think we do, right?
Yeah.
I think we're just basically going all in on AoE this turn. Although, that wasn't great.
The question is, do you want your 1-mana Lychguard, or do you want to, yeah, I think you just clear the Guardian and then play your Lychguard, because you can't kill any of the other two flyers yet, unfortunately.
Got anything else to attack? Don't think so, no.
No.
This game is it's so insane. It's so much fun to play though, isn't it? It's like, and I love how you've got options every game.
But yeah, I find this that you do end up in these scenarios where like Yeah, you're not really like just clearing their stuff and they're clearing your stuff. You're just like putting out so much value that you're trying to like outvalue them even when they have stuff on.
Yeah.
Quite fun. It's different to the usual Warpforge style.
This thing's giving him a lot of value though. Okay, nice. That's gonna hurt the armor, isn't it?
Or I think it'll ping the Hexmark actually.
No, you'll get 6 value from it on the armor. Just got rid of these now, yeah. You know what we just picked though as our last card, our next card? Oh, my friend. Right, I think we go and take this guy out first, right?
Yeah.
And we start going. We gotta get rid of this thing.
Okay, so the next spell is guaranteed to kill the Wave Serpent.
What do we hit with here then? Or do we? Because we really want to play Obyron, right? Or,
Yeah,
or we could play both of them and Necron Lord. I don't know.
I think Oberon and Talon is probably the safest thing. Yeah, because you're going to clear 2 units with your Hexmark anyway. The Extermination Protocol would just put the Fire Prison down by a little bit. It wouldn't kill it.
This is so much fun. This is like, I tell you what, I'm picking decks that are going to be crazy fun to grind with this season. Because I've got Anvia, potentially this. I don't know though. I don't know whether this is going to make it in the end because it's just
It's a fun deck. I'm still not sure if it's a good deck.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, man. But it's just, oh my god, is he gonna? He's got Wailing Doom, hasn't he? I think he's lost. 10, 15, 20. Yeah, he's lost, surely. I mean, he can clear one of these, though, right? So. What?
Okay.
Yeah, we've won.
Oh, we can clear both Lychguards.
Oh, wait a minute. No, we haven't. We haven't won. Oh, man. And he's got Wailing. He's on for Wailing Doom. Shit. We lose to Wailing Doom, don't we? You can't give the health to this, can you?
Yeah, you can't give it to
Oh,
yourself.
that's what I dropped as well. I dropped the Relentless thing that gave +3 health to it. Oopsie. I think we have to kill this.
Yeah, I guess Tomb Blade. Yeah.
I think we've still got to stand one of these up though, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So if we do this, and then just kill with this.
What do you think? Is it worth... Obviously, if he has Wailing Doom, you're dead anyway. Is it worth just swinging, just like... And I'm just thinking of like going down to 6 versus staying at 8.
Doesn't matter, does it?
Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, you might as well put the Necron Lord down.
Are we going to stand up one of the Lychguards?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think that's more value than putting it on them.
I don't even know what to take. Maybe this. I don't know.
The Hexmark technically could do some burn damage.
So basically, he's got a 2 in 14 chance, 1 in 7 chance of winning the game. Is that like 18% something? We've made the right play though, right? You've got to play for that out for sure. Like it's statistically in our favour that we've won, but
yeah,
obviously he has got an out, so I think we did the right thing either way. I mean, to be honest, we probably didn't need to attack, right? Because he has no way of killing Obyron. Okay. Oh no.
No, it's fine. Yeah, you're not dead. Unless he has the Banshee Mask.
Do you have the blast?
No, you didn't have the stance for it.
We're alright.
Yeah.
I don't know whether we should have attacked because, like, could he have Banshee masked and blasted? We probably gave him more outs by attacking, whereas we were going to kill him anyway with the 10 work, right?
Yeah.
Because we had the Necron Lord down as well, so I'm not
sure.
I know.
If Shrigma was here, he'd probably be able to like statistically give you the right answer based on what was played, but I'm not awake enough for that.
Yeah. If Shrigma was here, or if you'd had a coffee, we'd probably have had we'd probably found the answer. So we just played against. Was that Zephyrblade?
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm 2-2 against Zephyrblade now with this deck.
I think it's my bad for suggesting the protection protocol on the Ghost Ark because
Yeah, that was a mistake, I think, in that game.
it was a mistake. I would say like generally as a play it's fine because like if it's on full health it's a 5/5/12 Vanguard, which is obviously pretty good.
Yeah.
But I think in that specific case it was bad, but like
Sorry, in which say that again. In what case you think it's good?
I mean if the Ghost Ark like isn't chunked by a
Crimson. Oh yeah.
The Monolith and the Ghost Ark both are like pretty good protection protocol targets I've found just because of like their health value.
I'd really love to get this cards, man. It's hard getting all the cards in. I'd love a second strategist. I think the flexibility of that card really suits this deck. Because sometimes Tomb World is good. Sometimes getting a Methodical Destruction is good, or another heal. I'd also wouldn't mind another Conquering Tyrant, but it's just like, what do you drop?
Yeah, it's the awkward thing because you gotta have a lot of troops to make the Implacable worth it.
I mean, because you could drop the Necron Lord and put the second Tyrant in, but then again, Necron Lord is one of the units that can really benefit from the discounted stuff, and it gives you reanimates for stuff. So that's another thing. Also, wouldn't mind get something back out of your graveyard spell. The 1-drop.
Oh yeah, the Reconstitution. Yeah,
it's really good because that works on. I think that works on even on the Monolith, right?
Yeah, because I think it's just troops. It's not.
Yeah. So we and then there's so many cards in here where you'd want it. The only thing is when you put it back in, it doesn't get the discount, does it?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, you could go to 1 protection protocol and 2 hyperlogical, maybe.
Or maybe even the recon. There were a few times in that game where I was thinking, being able to pick the thing back in from my being able to put a Ghost Ark back in, or a Monolith or an Obyron or a Lord. I mean, it really does make the end game insane, doesn't it? Doesn't do much for our early game though, does it? Well, it kind of does. Like if you need another flanker, I guess. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe we don't run 2 of these. It is very good in this deck, but again, I think it's like a late gamey call, really.
Yeah.
Maybe we should try dropping 1 of those and put a second strategist. The only thing is, again, it does help. When you're talking about protecting health and stuff, it does help, right? Because we can put another blocker on the board. But what I'm finding with this deck is we've got a lot of stuff where we get Necron Warriors out, and then they've got the block anyway. Or we've got 2 Praetorians, we've got 2 Lychguard. So actually sometimes putting another, like what was the case in the last game where we put it on the Ghost Ark and it was like we had 4 of the Vanguards.
Yeah, I think in that case, because we had the Lychguard as well, down is bad. There are cases, I think, where like you've got all the Necron Warriors down, but your opponent's just gonna like AoE and like next turn, and it's nice to have like one of a like big Vanguard. But or against Aeldari, if you can get Vanguard on a Monolith, that's gonna GG.
Yeah, exactly. But again, that's late game, isn't it? And so maybe we only want 1 then.
I guess you could always find it with Hyperlogical and. There is also a second thing of like sometimes you can't find your Implacable Conqueror, and technically you could play Hyperlogical Strategist early just to help you find a copy.
Yeah.
If you needed to.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah.
Or get Immortal Pride or some kind of like late game ram type thing if we just don't get it.
So what about double Hyperlogical Strategist and 1 protocol then?
Yeah, I think that's worth a try.
It's basically more options and RNG, but higher power ceiling, if that makes sense. Like, the top side is better, but you've really got to know what you're playing for, haven't you?
I guess we are Orikan, so we're not... in theory, we should be fine with 1-drops because we're looking through our deck so much. Yo.
Who we got joining the party? Who we got
Beard.
joining the party?
Uh,
Papa Beard. Yo, Papa, how's it going, buddy?
Can you hear me?
Yo, yeah, we can hear you, man. How you doing?
Mhm. I'm doing fine, just relaxing a little bit. I had an operation last week, so
Oh, no, man.
I'm home stuck.
Oh, Papa, let me just say quickly before you disclose anything. I am recording.
Sure.
I am recording,
Yeah.
so yeah, just so you know, yeah.
No,
Are we
it's,
happy?
it's not a,
Are we happy
yeah.
with this opening, Sliv?
again.
I think
I ran out of time.
I think it's fine. To be honest, I'm not quite sure the best line against sisters because I feel sisters actually punish our like greed quite a lot.
I feel like getting extra card benefits us when we can't draw.
Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah.
Always take that one away. Yeah, sorry, Papa. How are you doing? You recovered? Did you say you had an operation? Have you recovered? You're recovering?
No, it will take a lot of my majoris pectoral muscle rip. That's my chest muscle.
Ouch.
A guy at work offended a girl. Like, let's declare it that way so it's YouTube safe. And I caught him and put him on the ground. And while it did that, the muscle tore.
Yeah.
And yeah, so
No
it's
bench,
kind of
no
my
bench press for you for a few weeks.
Well, a few weeks will be fine, man. But it's like more like a few months, because it's a tear through. But it will be fine. I'm doing the rehabilitation process next week, so it should be a start at least. Thank you, man. Thank you, sir.
Do we flank with Toonblade here, Slither, or do you want to just slam Praetorian?
I've had a few hands like this where I had Toonblade and Praetorian because it's like,
This card's not that good, you know.
yeah.
Oh, you should use the flanker and get rid of the sister, so she has to attack and cannot pray next turn.
Yeah, that's true.
Because yeah. It's
yeah,
just keep her away from praying, so she has to use.
I'm worried about him praying. Like, let's say I play Praetorian and he prays, right? Okay. He's not taking out the Praetorian then. Praetorian's gonna hit this and hit. I end up with a better body. The only sacrifice is I lose 2 health from attacking, and I still stop him praying.
But you let your template with 1 health, and so he has to attack. Because next turn you have to take it out anyway, because he's summoning a second one.
Go on, let's do it.
Yeah, that's a right play. I only played Juni since last season. It's the only champ I played.
Yeah, that is true. You are the Junif King at the minute, so.
I don't think so. I mean, I don't know if anybody else in top 40 is Junif player, but it's but. And she has to have the sand relics. Oh, that's a great draw. The Skorpekh Destroyer. And he has to use the 4 mana relic card to get into the game, because he cannot do anything without being at 6. 6 is the breaking point for this deck. When he is at 6, he will destroy you in late game. So you have to stop him from that, get the naturally there.
You seen the deck we're playing? I think you're gonna destroy this deck late game. Ho ho ho.
To be fair, I've actually found sisters can.
No, they can. I mean, they're gonna go to wipe.
Game.
But then again, I mean, I don't think it's as good. The late game's not as good as Grip Control, which we just took very, very close.
To be honest, in my opinion, the Junif has the strongest. At least the deck I'm playing. I don't know if you saw it. I
saw it. Yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
I think it's the strongest late game deck in the game. I never lose late game. I only lose if I lose control into early mid game. This is why I lose to aggressive Swarmlord decks. The only thing I lose to.
You played against much Orc Control, or?
Yes, a lot. A lot of people are. The most I've seen so far was Abaddon, and then I think second most is like Grook or Gas variations.
Okay.
What about you?
I've not played Junith much. I've tried it a few times. I'm not enjoying it that much, to be honest. But this is a really interesting deck brew that Slither came up with, and we're just trying to see whether it's viable. The only problem with this deck is super fun. It's the kind of Necron build I've been wanting to play for a long time, and I think that this card we just played that makes things cheaper is, I think Orikan benefits the most from it. And it's a lot of fun, but it might have bad matchups into Orcs and Tyranids, and they're going to be absolutes this season. So it might not be great into this meta. But just quickly, Slither, what do you think on here? What are you thinking? Such a shame Skorpekh body wasn't still there.
Yeah. I mean, you could Doom Scythe and like use the melee trade.
Yeah.
That's like,
It's true. And then we set up for next turn with this. Hey, Shrigma.
Hey.
How's it going,
Are
mate?
you recording?
Yeah, we're recording, mate. Yeah.
it'll be on YouTube.
Just before you tell me all about your party last night, and
Yeah.
I still have nightmares of you, Shrigma, by the way, because of season 3. Why the hell?
yeah.
Yeah, we played like for a couple of weeks.
that the season 3 was that the January?
Ultramarines versus Galen.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, that one.
I wanted to ask you who gave you the idea that Neurogaunt.
Oh, the Neurogon, that was Shimatsu, of course.
Yeah, he might have. I experimented with this yesterday, and I pulled the combo off multiple times.
So good, right?
Yeah, it's
so good. I need to update my Tervigon deck, but I think Tervigon is super strong in this meta. Super good. What are we thinking here, Slither? Are we thinking like the expensive tech Slither?
Yeah, I think maybe the expensive Tech Marine and then
Strategist?
Yeah, strategist. See if there's something interesting you can do this turn.
Oh baby. Now then, do we we'll have 3 of them in the deck, or do we want to go Conquering? I don't know. Actually, they're both pretty good options.
I mean, Conquering does let you kill battle systems and stuff, which is kind of nice.
Definitely Conquering, yeah.
Oh man, we have got a second one. It's a bit. Right, let's just do this. See what that was. We ran out of time. Didn't get to pick.
I mean, we're probably playing Ghost Ark next turn, like ideally.
what happens when you use Orikan's talent and you timeout? Does it pick random or?
The most left card.
I think it's the most left card. Yeah.
Okay.
Papa's right, yeah.
You know, I wish
Because that could have been like a trick in case you didn't like any of the 3.
I do
Yeah,
Oh, yes,
I know
good
what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but that would be broken, I guess.
That's actually a really
It'll
good
be-
point. That's worth finding out, isn't it? Because if it doesn't actually select one of the 3, like as if I don't want it, that just makes the power even better. It gives you a 4th option.
No, I'm pretty sure it's of most left, but if it's different, I would be surprised and it will be broken, to be honest.
Ugh.
Well, yeah, I feel it's just the Ghost Ark turn then.
Yeah, it's the most left.
Oh man.
You could. Oh wait, we can't afford Protection Protocol. Oh wait, we have 9. Yeah, if it's hyperlogical.
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
about,
you need.
I'm not sure about Night Scythe in the deck. You know, in this deck, Slither.
Yeah, I think I might take a Night Scythe out now.
Yeah, I think it's a great card, but I'm not sure it's right in this deck.
Yeah, I think the deck, you do kind of want stuff you want to play around for just before Conqueror, but like I think Night Scythe is the worst culprit of just like being dead in your hand after that in like the late game when you got Ghost Arks and stuff.
Maybe the stun unit, you know, the 4-drop stun unit, because it works early game to fill that hole that you're talking about, but it also works late game when we're just trying to like outgrind. I mean, can you imagine here like just stunning Celestine would have been amazing just to get past her input.
It's interesting, you bring up the stun card the turn after you don't play Celestine.
Yeah, I know, of course, yeah. I've had a great idea. So,
Every time you fight sisters and they put Celestine down, you're like, damn, I've not got any stun cards in this deck. What was I thinking?
What the fuck is that?
okay.
mean, we probably are trading the Ghost Ark into Celestine, but you could like play out your
Definitely. I will trade. I will trade you Conquering Tyrant, kill the Retributor,
Yes.
and reanimate with the Chronomancer. Drug. But yeah, use it first. Exactly. So we got
Do we want a hyperlogical now, or do we want to save it? I think we want to save it, right?
Yeah, I mean, pick it up.
Yeah, we'll have a cheap monolith.
Yeah. Oh, you can do.
Extermination as well, probably. Just.
You want to exterminate as well?
Uh,
Ah, come on, Shrigma. Let's save it. Why do we want to do that?
Extra warrior.
Do we need it? Do we need it? Like, we're gonna need, potentially we've got Hexmarks, we've got Technomancers.
But the thing with Junif is she struggles against big boars, and she has the the bigger the board is, the more you're winning against.
You can actually
you don't have
with
an
Monolith.
answer
You
for
can do it next turn as well. So.
Yeah.
I think saving this for Monolith as well, right? Because then we get an extra thingy off the Monolith anyway, so it's kind of the same. It's kind of the same.
It's the same.
And you have nothing to deal with Triumph at the moment.
Problem is, we haven't seen. He could divination next turn now if he plays Catherine. If he plays the second relic, do we go for it? Or do we want to go on this and go up to 6 health to clear one of these?
Yeah, you definitely need to clear the legendary one, the legendary con. The wouldn't attack with the.
Do we go
But how you clear it, that's a question.
Well, we could do it with this, right?
Yeah, but
You-
first play
you-
Technomancer and
Exactly.
Kill some of your guys before you play the spells.
Exactly, and then just do 2 spells. That's the way I will do it too.
Do we want to stop the prey, or?
I guess.
Yes, stop the prey because we don't allow to get to 6. And
On? Oh, bit again.
Oh,
That turn was a mess. I'm playing too slow. Playing too slow.
maybe make some mistake. It's hard to do there. This Triumph.
Sorry, just hyperlogical for your destruction real quick.
well, maybe first Monolith. We only get the Vanguard card next turn, so.
And since does only have one hard removal card, I mean, you could do Vanguard Monolith as like.
Yeah, but she didn't play. She didn't play the first 3 cards on the left. I think one of them is a. It could be, and that's an easy. I think we should go strategist and try to find the 7 mana removal card.
I
don't know
mid
what
game,
type of-
I'm not gonna exceed this one.
What were you thinking, Shrigma?
I haven't seen. I've joined mid game, so probably with the information I have, I would Monolith and a hyperlogical and just build a wall.
Are we hyperlogical, or do we make this Vanguard?
You will make vanguards with the weak ones, and you've got plenty of health.
Card draw.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
didn't get to choose the card again. Oh boy. I'll tell you what, if we actually played our turns, doing alright, wouldn't we?
Yeah, this is like the downside of like co-piloting on stream, where it's like slightly delayed and stuff.
Yeah, that's true. I'm interested in talking about it, so I'm not really thinking about it the turn, because I'm actually just interested in talking about it with you guys. But then by the time we come to a consensus, I've run out of time. I've not played any cards. Wait, what happened there? Did he play the hard?
He has the divine.
I told you one of the first three cards. It was actually the second card. It was Divine Intervention. He kept it for the whole game.
Do you do hand reading in this type of beer? I always find it quite hard to. I couldn't really do it in this game.
Oh, thank you very much. Oh, that is just experience. I play card games since 11 years. You just get used to it after a time. It's very important. Oh, you have Obyron in your deck? That's interesting.
Yeah.
So yeah, I suppose it's like nice to use after he's used the hard removal. Just we don't really deal with his stuff.
I didn't see Obyron for a long time. That's why I'm surprised.
I think we gotta kill there somewhere. Probably like this.
I'll have 9 next turn. He will just pray with Triumph. Oh, the Hexmark. Shit.
We want to put that on the Ghost Ark. 12. Get 12.
No. Because he has 8. He has at least 8. You have to stop him from praying so he doesn't one-shot it with Triumph. Oh god, it doesn't hit. They nerfed the hex tech thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It only hits 4 now. Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh! Got 2 in here while recording. I've got 2 children in here while recording. Oh, well.
Why isn't he praying? Wants to get rid of that. Why didn't he play that before? Weird. That was so fucking weird played of him.
Oh man, stop. Is there like any chance that we actually? Is there like any chance in hell we actually win this game? I mean,
Yes.
If he disconnects.
No,
No,
because he doesn't have any much more. The only card he has left to play is Exorcist. If he runs Exorcist, because I didn't see anyone run it besides me, and okay, he runs it. Shit.
Okay, yeah. That's definitely
I should stop talking. I'm jinxing you, man. I will leave the chat.
no, it's good. It's good. I mean, to be fair, like This game is I've made so many misplays, right? Like the fact that we're still in it at this stage is pretty insane.
Yeah, I think I think this deck might actually struggle a little bit against sisters.
Yeah,
Because,
yeah, for sure.
I don't know, they feel like they punish our lack of tempo and 5 the most.
Yeah.
Which probably is a bad sign for a deck if you got a bad matchup into sisters.
Yeah.
That's
I
probably
know.
not a good sign of the deck's competitive strength.
No. I know.
Come on, sisters are good in late game. I told you. If you look, if you need against. I mean, how are you doing against Swarmlord with this deck?
This is the
Well,
problem.
we also
this
we
is
also
the,
lose to Warlord.
Yeah, I think this is the problem. I really do think that this is the type of deck that's benefited most from the Necron buffs. It's also really fun as someone who's hated playing Necrons. I think this style of deck is my style for Necrons. I really love it, but I just think it has bad matchups in this meta. It's not good against. It's not going to be good against Swarmlord. It's not going to be good against Grut control or Gas control. And it's not going to be good against late game Junif, and they're probably going to be pretty staple right this season. So in terms of being one of the 4, as much as I love the deck, I don't think it's going to be right.
Yeah.
But why aren't you running the Destruction Protocol?
The
The
Reconstruction.
7 man.
The 7
The
mana.
7 man.
Yeah.
Well, I think you could run it. And especially in this deck, because normally when you play that, it's a big tempo loss. But because our troops are coming in at like 0 to 3 because of the cheapening from the Implacable Conqueror, you can actually get away with that. The only thing is we do run 2 strategists, so we can Swiss Army knife to look for them, if that makes sense. That's the thinking. But yeah, maybe one of those would be better, especially after that.
Yeah. Thing is, the deck is really trying to.
I mean, I'm not that.
I think it's fine. You
I'm
could
not
have. I
that
think
used to playing Tyrant. It's God.
I think
Just keep.
it's put in. I think it's just the thing with this deck. We are trying to be quite greedy with our pulling big units after playing Implacable Conqueror and stuff. I mean, that is basically the win condition for this deck.
Yes. But that will struggle against Orkz, won't it? This type of deck.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, you've really.
And now you're playing against Orkz. No, it's Abaddon.
No, it's Abaddon, yeah. Okay, so we got the Implacable Conqueror. Let's see if we can actually play stuff this time. You know, I tell you what, this was the card I was thinking about cutting Slither. I'm not sure we need the Tomb Blade at all in this deck. It's just not that good anymore.
Yeah, I mean, it isn't that good. It's just, I guess it is our early flanker outside of.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, don't get me wrong, we're going to keep it here, but.
I mean, it's a good combo with Infinite Resurrection.
Oh, I feel Warp Storm is okay if we know we've got the Conqueror. If we've got Implacable Conqueror, I feel that's probably worth it.
Let's do it. Because we got Conquering Tyrant as well, right?
Yeah.
And we just.
I guess also
we put the Methodical in, right? So. Good all round.
Lychguard.
Actually, you know what? I think we got Extermination here because we want to draw these guys from the Implacable Conqueror, right? We don't want them coming out expensive.
That's true, but you also have the Technomancer in hand already.
True.
But he has to deal with the what's his name? The Sound Marine? No, bullshit. What is
Noise Marine. We have a template for Noise Marine.
The thing is, guys,
exactly.
I think with the Immatech build, it is correct to take Lychguard, but I think with this deck, we were talking about it earlier, weren't we, Slither, that we had this hand where we had Necron Lord and we had Obyron in hand, and they were the full value. Meanwhile, we had double Implacable Conqueror down. So I think with this deck, you really got to, I don't know.
Yeah, I think like from a value point of view, we want to draw stratagems early to draw more troops later.
Exactly. So we probably do it again here. We look for a stratagem here, I think. Yeah. I mean, we could take the Destroyer, right? Like, because that's a full. But I mean, the Destroyer.
I mean, I guess we do already have one protocol. The Monolith. Yeah, we definitely don't want to pick Monolith.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one.
Against Chaos, I would again go Destroyer. Because
Yeah, I think you're right there. Yeah, I think the Destroyer is probably because we already have one of these as well, right? Like,
yeah, we have the combo with Technomancer, so like on 6 he can drop the Venom Crawler,
And Crawler.
and you deal with it easily.
Oh, nice, perfect. Love it when we don't get punished too hard for playing our super greedy card.
and obviously we could.
No,
we're not.
no, no.
Conqueror.
No, but
Yes, okay.
this is why I'm saying about dropping this though, because in the old school, first of all the card was better, but we used to use this was the combo you're looking for. But in this deck, you're never going to waste Technomancer on this. You're just never going to waste it.
No.
There's just too many better things to do with it.
That's nice. He played Hosts of Chaos, right?
See?
I think is that what he played on 2 or 3? Oh no, Idolatrous
Perfect.
spoilers.
Oh, so we've got everything semi-invulnerable.
Hmm.
I will play the Scythe and the
Scythe,
Praetorian and
exactly.
draw a card.
No.
No.
Doom Scythe.
Ah,
Too late.
shite.
So I just find a second one with Chronomancer.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I guess Ghost Ark's for the.
Yeah, and now we start looking for the troops, right? So it's like looking for the strats early. Sorry guys, yeah, that was a late balls up.
Is it because you picked Destroyer the turn before, so it was like in the front of your mind?
I mean, I'm happy to see that Eldritch strike there. That's very nice.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that was a
that's
6 for 1 energy.
You know what I mean? Like, okay, mate. Oh, I think we go implacable.
I think, yeah. I mean, the pace of the game, I think you
Come
get
on,
away
man,
with.
let's go. We're going implacable every time. Look at this board. We're not in any rush to play big units. Come on.
Yeah, fair
I mean,
enough.
I have tempted to hit that, but I'm not gonna
No.
stay disciplined and not walk into his
You have to play around chaos spawns.
spawned him. Yeah. Oh, I've not been up there.
Okay.
Score.
Oh, that does
Yeah, I
nothing.
think-
That does nothing.
Yeah, that does nothing. Just play the Scythe and clear the Plague Marine.
He can just clear it with the Ghost Ark.
True.
And just play the Conqueror.
Oh, wait.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, that's still okay. We'll just play all the spells and just trade into it. It's vulnerable. It will get killed next turn anyway with anything.
Play this.
I mean, it's 0. You may as well
Yeah.
use it to clear the other chaos spawn.
Actually, no. The trade. Yeah. Clear the chaos spawn. I
Trade
was
it
thinking,
together, right?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
for,
should we
yeah,
we
for
can
the reanimation. Yeah.
Nice. We're using his idolatrous against him.
The Ghost Ark is stupidly strong now.
Ghost Ark is absolutely all. No, we don't even
I think.
Yeah, we don't lose it, and he has to have the 2 damage AoE.
We got another one, or do we go with the? I mean, Skyve's not that great against Chaos, right? We don't
No,
need
we have bought control. I would go
Yeah.
Ghost Ark.
Yeah,
Definitely.
it's gonna be free energy as well because he's
He-
gonna
he-
trade.
He already used one spawn though.
It's a funny matchup, right? Because he's got the vulnerable down for the long game, but we're still outvaluing him.
Mm. I think when I was building the deck, I did feel Ghost Ark suited pretty well, just because when we play Implacable on 5, the Ghost Ark can come in and at 5, and we can still like artifice it and stuff the next turn.
So nice. So happy to see that.
Mm.
We have the other one anyway.
What I want to do, guys, as well is when maybe another week or so, when things settle down, I think we should have a group call about like the meta, and so we know what decks we're kind of running, but like really thinking about the matchup. So like if we were running I don't know, Ervagon for example, we'd be saying how do we what do we tech in to play against Tervagon and Gruk, if that's what we're seeing in the meta? Do you know what I mean? So trying to get our decks to have an edge on the meta decks, I think.
But I will give the season one more week, so actually see what's going on. At the moment, it's kind of...
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
The start of every season, it's like a lot of chaos. Whatever faction got the most buffs, people will play. Quite a few sisters. Yeah, we don't really know exactly what the best deck is right now, just because I think people are just trying everything. I think Tau will definitely be meta, just from the reinforcements.
Yeah, I would just Tyrant. If he has his sword, we can.
Like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cards left. He just executed the two. I bet he's so regretting that play right now.
The question is, Black Crusade, we don't have much against it yet, but...
No. It's screwed against that. We almost want to get ahead, right? We almost want to get like a Monolith down or a Obyron down like before. Okay, this is going to have to get Doom Scythe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Pretty urgently.
You
can infinite. You can just keep trading the.
This is what I wanted to
say. Him just kill the spawn, and yeah, exactly.
And you can infinitely trade. But use the Hexmark Destroyer first because of the damage. Yeah, don't lose on the damage.
Didn't like need to. We didn't even need to use that, right?
No, we didn't need to use it. It's just like
he doesn't have the spawn dome anymore.
Well, to be honest, the deck looks fucking fun. It looks really fun.
I tell you, it is the most fun Necron deck in a long time. What do we take here? The Protection Protocol, yeah? Because we could use it for the heal, if
I will go Scythe Assault because we could have Leapful next turn.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we're getting into the late game. We may as well pick the more.
Also, Scythe Assault goes really well with a Hex, right?
Yeah.
Do we bother trading that? Or do we just take the damage to face?
I think you can.
You already attacked the spawn.
Yeah. That's okay. I'm not getting greedy. Should I put this down? I don't think so.
No.
No need.
Because
I mean, the only thing is. Oh, I should have. Do you know what? Maybe we should have attacked and put that down because then with the Scythe Assault we probably had lethal.
Yeah, because next turn is lethal with the if you will have attacked her.
Yeah, messed up, man. Oh, actually, it wouldn't have mattered anyway.
This is a big bug against Necrons. This happens with Junif too, with Retributions, that the remnants count as units. Sometimes because the Retribution says attack one random troop, and it's sometimes
it's the wording. It's correct. There are two words: troops and enemies and opponents. Actually,
it's units and troops exactly.
And enemies. And enemies. Look at the Scythe Assault. It says damage to all enemies. That means it attacks the even stones and the.
Okay, I understand what you're saying because of the Haldrick strike. It says enemies. That's right. But for the Retribution, for example, it says 3 damage to an enemy troop.
Oh, then that's back to
you just have lethal for the board, by the way.
Yeah, we have lethal. But you're right with the Haldrick strike. Yeah, that's true.
You got a Hexmark class because of the frenzy thing. You know to just put everything on face, right?
Can that go on face?
Yes. Yeah, you attack everything on face.
But
You got
can
lethal.
this go on face if destroy
No,
says-
it has to go last because
Yeah.
it will let you attack only.
Yeah,
so-
yeah. Destroyer has to be the
Well,
finish.
it doesn't matter. You can Scythe Assault and then he's killable as well. So
Let's just win the game. Let's just make sure we win the game. Okay, so we're 4-2. 4-2. So the basic concept of this works, right? I think where we've lost is we lost to Sisters, didn't we? We lost to Sisters and we lost to Grok. So it's basically the decks that can go longer than us.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, we're kind of trying to find like a sweet spot of like
We'd need to run things like Reconstitution Protocol to loop Monoliths and Obyrons to try and go longer, wouldn't we? And play around like Will of Orkz and things. That's what we'd need to do if we want to compete with that, I think.
Yeah, that's true. I think.
Is Tomb World even worth it? I mean, we're playing a lot of big units.
Yeah, with Ghost Arks.
Let's drop a Tomb Blade and put a Tomb World in. How about that?
Yeah, sure.
Fuck it, let's go.
I guess we are running Oberon.
Although Tomb World doesn't bring back Monolith, does it? It does bring back Obyron.
Necron Lord, Lychguard, Praetorian, Skorpekh.
Yeah, some good units.
I'm not sure, to be honest, because with the Ghost Ark, you're dropping a lot of Necron warriors.
It's true.
And
Yeah.
In the end game, you drop probably so much that the probability of them being too much, like if you get more than 2 of the Necron warriors, that's already not value enough, like in my opinion, to be honest.
No, I think you're right. Also, Ghost Arks and Monoliths aren't infantry. It'd probably be better just running a second Monolith.
I think I did actually see X Limbo run a deck similar to this, and he ran 2 Monoliths.
Come on, let's do it, boys. Let's do it.
Fair enough. But I guess if we wanted to go more late, then that's correct.
Well, it's for me. It's like, do you run the second Monolith or do you run the 1-drop Reconstitution Protocol? The only problem is the recon at that stage of the game is no guarantee you're going to get the Monolith right from the graveyard because there's going to be so many dead things.
Yeah.
And the recon is obviously more useful with other things. I know.
I mean, there are some other like high-end Artifice cards we could play, like Plasmancer and stuff.
Yeah,
but,
Plasmancer's good. I mean,
I'm
Yeah,
just
when-
curious.
we
Oh,
keep
yeah,
Extermination.
Wait, who are we playing against? Oh, there's Nero.
So we'll need to deal with like Biovores and Sporocysts and stuff.
Yeah, I
So,
think
like,
Extermination.
Extermination Lord, that kills Biovore, and then Skorpekh kills, yeah. I think.
Okay. We got our early hand. I feel against Neurofil we should be able to get away with playing Implacable Conqueror. I think that they're not as fast as Swarm Lord, so that's something. No, I guess we
The
got...
only thing that Slither with the double Monolith is we dropped the second Recon Protocol, didn't we? Which puts the Vanguard on. So it's like we kind of need. I feel like we need to kind of like you've got to lean one way or the other, haven't you? In a way, it's like it does. I don't know though. It does create blockers, doesn't it?
Yeah. I don't know, I mean, there are matchups like if you can get like an 8E Monolith with Vanguard on, that's like, you know, sort of GG against Eldar and
We've still got the
factions
Night
about half
Scythe in there.
removal.
We've still got the Night Scythe in there.
Let's be honest, I mean, you're probably better off.
We take it now, but I think
Yeah.
there's still a few cards. You know, I still think like there's a few cards we could flex
Oh.
on this.
You know what? You should probably swap the Night Scythe for the Death Mark, or just swap it for like the Recon Protocol or something.
Deathmark's going to struggle to find a board state where it comes down on its own in this deck, though, isn't it? Don't you think?
Yeah.
We just drop this, or do we need to dig for the thing again?
I guess.
I think we just drop this.
Yeah, I think that's probably correct.
It was a very greedy. We could have done that and divination and done the hero power to dig for it, but I feel like that's
Oh yeah, no.
it's a bit too.
I mean, worst case scenario, if we don't find it, we can use divination to get like a double proc on Ghost Ark or something.
True.
Yeah, I think the thing with like Death Marks and Night Scythe, in theory they're there to like not so we don't fall behind playing Conqueror on 5, but they are kind of dead cards in the later game because of their their rally condition.
We've got to think about the Eldar match. I know we're getting a bit. We've played a few slower decks, but we've got to think about Eldar, haven't we? Double monoliths, like you said, dropping like some of these 4 drops. I'm wondering whether like the stun card is actually good.
Yeah, I suppose the thing is the stun card that stays relevant the whole
game, right?
Yeah, it's not conditional like the other ones.
Do we actually need to Night Scythe into divination into extermination to kill this?
That's the play I will do. Yep. Personally.
I don't know. That feels like not.
I mean,
it feels like it was.
It is tyrannies, right? Like if we get them off the board here and take over the board, like it's a lot harder for them, right? They need to be the one building the board, and we know late game we're confident, right?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I'm just sad about losing out on the Ghost Ark play.
I know.
But I think that's probably the safer way to do it. And I mean, Night Scythe on 4 is actually quite oppressive if they don't have anything on the board.
And it's harder for him to play a Carnifex.
Okay. Don't mind that.
So just Skorpekh Destroyer, I guess. I will do that.
Now we have the Conqueror.
Yeah, we got to play this.
Yeah, I think we play the Conqueror.
Do we play it now?
I think if we don't play it now, it's going to feel too slow to play later on. I think.
We've got control tools if he builds board again. So.
Yeah, it's a good turn to take off, isn't it? Like, it's like okay, we've given you back the kind of initiative, build a proactive board, but we now got a cheap flanker to answer that. We already had a flanker anyway, and now everything's gonna outvalue. Oh shit!
I feel like you said outvalue.
As I was saying, why the hell did we do that? Oh Jesus! Do we go with the Ghost Ark play?
Yeah.
I think it's Ghost Ark here, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, it's calling you. It's calling you.
That's greedy. I think that was too greedy. But okay, let's see what happens.
Oh, well, we still have control for anything he does. Even the armor card we have methodical.
Exactly, the armor card is oppressing as hell, especially on this 8 health unit.
Yeah, but I hope to God he puts all his armor on there right now. That would be amazing. Unless he's got stealth as well, in which case, right? Right, call it a day. Hey.
Okay.
My lord.
He's removing energy.
Oh, I'm happy for you to remove that.
This is fine.
Please remove that. Please, please, please. Oh, yes. Look at this, boys.
So you just Doom-sided next turn with
the other. We cannot play the other Implacable Conqueror, but yeah, we will have to remove it. It's spooky.
Okay, this is fine. We just Doom Scythe and Skorpekh here, and then we do the thing next turn.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is so annoying. Is there any way to turn that on?
Turn what off?
You know, every time you play a flanker, this bloody audio thing pops up, and then you can't actually control your unit.
Oh, yeah. I don't know, I think there might be something in settings to disable that, maybe. I don't know what you mean, though. It's annoying. It doesn't let you pick the ranged or melee.
I kind of want to wait with Methodical till he puts the
Yeah.
armor on something, right? Oh.
I guess
we
it's
could just
either...
stop the Necron Lord, you know.
Yeah, I think it's either Lord or Ghost Ark, or we say screw it and play Conqueror. I'm just thinking like everything's going to be discounted by 4 now, so we could pull a 6 drop.
Yeah.
We get
Ghost
like
Ark
a
sounds good actually. Ghost Ark Technomancer.
You drop the Ghost Ark, Shrigma.
Yeah. Just build a wall because we have to count on him having the bloodlust.
Nice thing with Ghost Ark now, it doesn't really get punished by melee flyers because of the even stats.
Yeah. Exactly. It's such a solid unit now.
Mm.
Punished by this though.
Mm.
Yeah, but we have 3 mana Doom Scythe to deal with it.
It's true. I really want to play this, but I'm honestly tempted to just say we drop the Necron Lord here.
Yeah, I think the Necron Lord I think will.
I think it's one of these two actually, because I want to save the Implacable Conqueror for getting there. So I guess we go with this piece of shit.
Really? You could go Hexmark Destroyer because next turn you have 10 mana, and you could drop the
Yeah, that's true. You could
Implacable Conqueror, Hexmark Implacable Conqueror and Hero ability.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's not
That's
bad.
4, 9, 10. Do you know what? You've sold me. You've sold me.
I guess having Implacable for when overtime hits is nice.
Might have lost the game here though. Oh no, he used double Adrenal Grand earlier, didn't he?
No, he
No,
played
it was
one.
single.
He
Yeah.
got a second.
Oh,
for
he got
the
yeah.
tournament, so,
That's,
yeah.
okay. All right, so if he went double, 7, 14. Yeah, we'd lose to Adrenal Grand and
Well, I can hear a Lloyd isn't fair.
need to get that.
We
We really need to get
Ravage.
Lychguard down, don't we?
I think Necron Lord is one of those units they're gonna have to clear. I think, right? Oh, fair enough. Okay. Well, maybe not.
Oh man, what do we do here then?
Do you remember what Indomitable Will gives you?
Yeah, either the 2 damage spell, then the vulnerable to everyone, and the last one is
Okay, so we could do Hexmark, Indomitable Will, Vulnerable, Talent. Although I don't know if that. I can't math right now, so I don't know if that would work. That would kill everything.
That will
Yeah.
work. Or no, wait, it got nerfed, right? Yeah, it got nerfed. Shit.
oh yeah, but you should him plenty
It
of
still
times.
works.
I
It
think.
still works. It
We
still
still
works.
get-
You have. Yeah.
We're still
it
getting
still
2
works.
shots
Yeah.
with Vulnerable on. Okay, we have Necron Lord to kill off the Carnifex. Okay, oh, I'm happy with myself. I don't.
Play Slither.
Okay, this has made me want to put Necron Lord in my vision.
It's very good in this deck, dude. I think Necron Lord is a must.
Yeah,
I'd put that in before a lot of late games. It's just got too much good flexibility, and we get it so
Yeah.
cheap.
If you think of it as a 5-drop.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, pretty good
Pretty
fight.
good. And 3 drops even better. And against Eldar, oh by the way, I got Shrigma and Papa. Against Eldar, we take the blackout, so that every turn we get a troop. It's discounted by 1, and it's insane. We do really need to heal and play Lychguard here.
I think we have to do the
It's lethal.
same thing.
Just,
Oh, is it lethal?
yeah, it's just play the
Remember this
The
card attack.
counter,
It can kill
It,
stuff.
it just
though.
it just has to
we have
attack the Warlord
15
again.
damage on
Yeah.
board. You just need one more damage.
Exactly.
Oh, because if we do it first, then it can't kill that. But if we'd have AoE, then it suddenly would have had to attack that, wouldn't it?
Wait, no, BJ, you would have just attacked with the
With the-
the destroyer at the end, so the Warlord can
Yeah.
be killed.
Ah,
so
got
it's
you.
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got him.
I think in terms of Tyranids, I feel near I feel Swarm Lord's definitely really rough. I think Neurophrobe we can do alright against because he's going a little bit slower.
Let's just have a quick look at the deck again. I still don't think we're quite optimal yet.
Yeah, I think Night Scythe can be swapped.
Night
with
Scythe
some-
can go right.
I think
I think Knights have did a quite good job, to be honest, this game.
It did.
It's a 2-for-1.
It is.
It's generally a 2-for-1. I'm against the second monolith, to be honest.
Yeah, I am as well. I think. It's too much.
we could do
But again, what I'm trying to think about is, so my guess is that we're going to have Tyranids, which is Swarmlord or Tervigon, right? We're going to have Gruk. Whether we have, control. The point of Orkz is double Will of God, double Mucking About. That's what we need to be thinking. And then what else are we get? We're not guaranteed Junith in the meta, to be honest. I think we're going to have Anvir. I think we're going to have Eldar. But the Eldar is we things like Night Scythe good for Eldar, right? Double Monolith is obviously better against. Actually, we got to get rid of double Monolith. I don't think that's correct.
But the thing is, like, we are choosing our units as well, so like we're more happy with like one-off big units.
Yeah, right.
What do you think, Shrigma? Would you run double method? on the
So
console?
sorry, I'm playing my own ranked.
Oh, are you?
I'm
we,
not
could,
watching.
we could go double. Conquering Tyrant's good, right? Like that's helping us go deeper. We could go double that. It feels quite good to me, like to 6. I don't know. I just don't feel like. Not sure about the early game slots here.
Yeah.
My opinion, you can do whatever. In my opinion, will trade the monolith for the destruction. It's not called destruction protocol. I don't know, the 7 card removal
I think
from
we have
Necron.
one, right?
We have one, yeah. But
Do you run one? I didn't see
that.
it.
That will help us against Tyranids, sure. Although we just sat against Tyranids, we just sat with that in our hand and we didn't play it, did we? It will help against Tyranids. It won't help against Orcs. You don't need it. It's terrible against Orcs. And Eldar, it's not. It's all right against Eldar, I guess, because the blast can deal with like things in stealth and what have you. Take out a Hemlock, maybe.
Yeah.
Can you just scroll down a little bit on the left side of your deck so I can see that? Like, yeah, exactly.
I want to try Reconstitution Protocol. Because card draw is a bit of an issue, right? And it's a way of giving you card draw and having synergy still. This is something that I feel is like really badly missing in the deck. Let's have a look at it. I can't see on this view. Let's look at this view.
If you're,
Doesn't Reconstruction Protocol interfere with the Implacable Conqueror? Because the card you're getting back in your hand is the original cost.
The usual cost.
Yeah,
it is. That's true. That said, if you're putting back a Skorpekh Destroyer in case of emergency, if you're putting back a Lychguard because you need to block, or a Hexmark or a Ghost Ship or the Monolith, like it's got a lot of good targets actually, even at full price. And because your other units are discounted, you could probably get away with putting a full price.
You mean like a backup card for?
Yeah,
like...
it's card draw. It's like card draw, isn't it? Because we get the Artifice ability out of it for 1 mana, and then we also get to drop another bomb.
Yeah, that's actually true. It's like it could give you Monolith too, or does it only give you back infantry?
No, you can put the Monolith back.
if you want, if you're not happy with the Night Scythe, you could swap it for the Psychomancer.
Yeah, that's
just
what
because-
I was thinking. I think that's really
Cause-
good in this deck, man.
I think it's just because Psychomancer would still work, like, even after our, like, late game stuff has worked, whereas Night Scythe is kind of just there as,
100%.
Night Scythe has to be like a 4-drop, whereas Psychomancer can come down whenever he
100%, man.
wants.
I really like it. Even double, even 2 of them. Maybe that instead of Toonblade.
There is stuff we can do. I'm trying to think of our like E4 plays. I think the ideal E4 play for us is to play Ophydian Destroyer and Artifice it. But I think as a backup we also have now we also have Psychomancer, or we have Praetorian, and Talon.
By the way, I saw your video about the Deathmark changes, and you were asking if you reconstruct it, if it comes back with stealth.
Oh, it doesn't.
Yeah,
it doesn't. It does. If it's the only troop on your board, the rally effect comes in place.
Oh really?
I don't think rally works with recon because these don't do it. For example, I know for a fact that the Royal Warden doesn't work. Right, rally deal 3 damage to an enemy. So if it's remnant. So if I bring it back, if that's true, that should deal 3 damage to an enemy. I don't think rally works.
It does still. If you reconstruct the Royal Warden, it deals 3 damage.
I'm sure it doesn't.
Wait, are you saying reconstruct this in like from Reconstitution Protocol?
No, not from reconstruct, from the remnant.
No, it doesn't.
What does it target with the 3 damage if you do that?
I think it lets you choose a target. I'm pretty sure it works like that.
If you do a Google search, I think that's been answered. That one. I feel. I could be wrong, but I really do feel like 95% certain that rallies don't work on Reanimate. Unless they've recently changed it. But I'm pretty sure it never did. Because it's the same with this guy, right? It's the same with Psychomancer. We would raise this as a remnant and it would stun again, and I'm pretty sure it doesn't. We're about to find out. What do you guys think then? Should we give this one should we just try it like this? I quite like this with Recon instead of second Monolith.
Yeah,
putting this in. Let's make small changes at a time.
I think going down to 1 Monolith is probably correct. Even with the Conqueror, it's still like, okay, with Conqueror it comes down at 8, but you can't really play it on 8. You got to play it on like 9. But sometimes you can't just Monolith and do it on 9. There's like too much stuff you need to deal with.
Exactly. And now we've got a choice, haven't we? Of now we got a choice as well of cycling. Should we play Thunderstorm?
Oh yeah, definitely 100% Thunderstorm.
It's the other thing, man, with this deck, you know, the offense cards really work in our favor. Like against Eldar, we get the we get the cheap -1 to all the things. Against Marines, we've got that. Against what we got against Tyranids, Acid Rain, I guess.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I guess.
I mean, Acid Rain can hurt us a bit as well.
Yeah, I mean, when we were swarming with Necron warriors, the Acid Rain doesn't matter. I think it's just but it does benefit us for Hexmark and stuff.
I think we might have to keep 1 Toonblade originally. I think we just need to have it for the early game, and it'll help against all that, and it'll help here. Look.
Yeah, you were there shit talking Toonblade. Now when he's not here, you miss him.
I really don't like him. Look, I mean, look at this. Look at this. This is awful. I mean, do we melee attack? Do we melee attack?
Yeah, you could. I mean, I guess he might be scared about the Revenant. He might play a flanker or something.
The only thing is, this looks like an aggro version of Marines, and we might want to think about health. But never mind.
Yeah, but I guess he'll have to divert 1 Warlord attack into the.
No, you're right. Unless he plays the 3-drop that does 1 damage. Oh, he does that. I'm not bothered about it.
I don't know, how do people feel about Ultramarines this season? They feel like, I mean, they're obviously way weaker, but I feel like they can't really stand up. I feel like I'm not really losing to Ultramarines when I see them on whatever deck, really.
Yeah, they're not great, are they? I'm saying that, but I'm about to lose.
I'm currently working on a Uriel Ventress deck.
I tried like an aggro Lefarius deck, but I couldn't quite. I don't know. It felt too fragile. I felt like once you lose, you don't have the like tactical insight.
I mean, Papa, you are the Uriel King, so you know I would expect nothing less.
But
Do we attack with
I'm
this?
not saying I'm going to be successful. I'm just saying I'm trying to work on it.
Do I attack with that, or do I save?
I agree. I agree that Ultramarines are quite weak after the destroyed vehicles. But the problem is, before the buffed vehicles, they nerfed a lot of Codex cards, which I don't understand.
I mean, probably Ophydian, right?
But you'll be the first one to know if I'm successful.
I don't think Uriel's bad. I think there's still an aggro deck there. I don't know what place it'll have in the meta. But it could be
The
good.
meta slowed down really much
Yeah, it has, yeah.
in the beginning right now, but I want to play a fast deck. And like Shrigma said, it's in the beginning. I think it's most important to get one faction up, and then if you're at a certain point and the meta like stabled, that you play in other factions to get your score up. I think that's the way to go, and I will try then to play ranked, because everything outside of ranked doesn't really matter. But Orikan had a 40% win rate, like, on the last meta report, I think. And this deck seems to work.
Yeah,
So
this deck has really benefited a lot from the buffs. Who did we just play in the last game? What Warlord was it last one?
Neurophrope.
Neurophrope.
Just updating my spreadsheet. So I've got 4.
Do you just play the Hexmark here?
Play the what?
Just the Hexmark? Because you have the Protection Protocol.
Yeah, we do want to be looking for Implacable. We just don't have a very clean answer for the land speed, unfortunately. Yeah, I think range attacking.
Thinking Lychguard.
Yeah, fair enough. Although it does give him the strike for free. Yeah, I think it's either Lychguard or Ophydian.
Oh, actually, let's go Ophydian. Yeah, you're right. You're right. It does give him that. Hello.
Yeah, okay.
We want to raise that as well, just for.
I don't think so.
No.
Oh.
No.
What are you playing then, Shrigma? You're playing at the minute. Are you playing Tervigon?
Tervigon still.
Yeah. How's the deck feeling that you're using?
The new combo I found, and later what's his name? Well, when you posted it, I was like,
Okay.
I was playing that yesterday.
So I think you wanna. Do you wanna res the Ophydian Destroyer? Is the question. The best tempo you can get is to trade the Ophydian into the Honor Guard, res it, and then play Implacable Conqueror to stealth it. But there is an argument that the Ophydian's like. I mean, the 4 melee doesn't really do that much for you, like, later on, and you might get better value. I think it's even like... Well, obviously we're going to play Conqueror, it's just whether we want to... Oh, I mean, I guess
I think you have to play it next turn. I think you have to play the Skorpekh here. For the Honor God.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. And with Orikan, remove the flyer. You can attack the Warlord. Attack the Warlord first, I guess.
Oh yeah, just to get the stealth back.
Say this, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean they'll probably play the
Do I get that back up?
No,
think so.
It's not necessary.
I'm just thinking, I think it's worrying me. I'm thinking, how do we lose? It's health, and I think like maybe it's. Okay.
What the? Oh, hey, get out! You're not supposed to be back yet. Go away, Predator.
See that? Now I'm wishing I did this, but I think we should have rezzed that last turn. Yeah.
Well, I think if you want to res,
now, right?
yeah, you can res it and then stealth it with a destruction.
Or do we just not bother? Do we just save this for like a Lychguard?
I mean, there's no other way for us to clear it this turn.
Yeah, I will res it. So we can get rid of something or if he has another Predator in hand. It will hit it again. with only 3, which will not kill it. And we save for 3 health.
Next turn we could Lychguard and Conqueror if we get the opportunity. Players, obviously. Ah. Might need to heal. We need to play that now. This is so awkward, curve-wise. I mean, we can attack with that. We could play this, this, and this. Raise that back up. How does that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's not bad.
Probably want the Scythe.
Yeah, probably the Scythe.
Or do we want Hyperlogical, actually, because we've got the Technomancer. The Technomancer's probably not going to be alive. But
yeah, Technomancer's going to be dead.
But it would go with the Hexmark.
That's true.
I would go for the Hyperlogical, because we are probably going to play Conqueror next turn. That's what we're trying to do to win the game, right? We're not trying to not lose.
Yeah. I mean, part of the I kind of thought we maybe should have played Conqueror when he played Honor Guard, because like we would have left the land speeder alive, but like
long-term thinking. Yeah, I think you might be
right. That will leave an awkward board, and it would have left an awkward board.
It would, but it's that trade-off of.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. Yeah, it will be a good trade-off.
Oh, good job he hasn't got tactical insight anymore, isn't it? I mean, this actually.
Oh wait, yeah. It does force you to go down to 10 HP, but like this is the best way of getting Conqueror off without like falling behind. Yeah. Just clear everything.
Okay.
Heal, man. Heal's the thing. I dropped your heal card, didn't I, Slither? You run the heal card, don't you? The relentless
advance. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, it's not. I don't think that's necessarily wrong.
I'm wondering whether we need the double Scythe, to be honest. The health is an issue. And I don't mind expensive stratagems in this deck because we can generally get the troops really cheap.
Oh, just double that from above.
Oh boy. Okay, Marines. Beaters.
Fair enough.
Yeah. We just didn't get the thing off, did we? We didn't get the thing off in that game. Discount.
Yeah. I feel like against Marines you definitely can get away with it on 5. But yeah, I guess we didn't really get a chance to get our game plan going then. But then we didn't have it on hand on 5, and then the turn we did have it, it felt like it was too. We felt it was a bit awkward to play it.
We keep a Lychguard. Big for the against. Oh no, against.
To be honest, against Warlord,
yeah, for sure.
I feel we're kind of playing like a poor man's in attack, unfortunately.
I'm not even sure we acid rain, to be honest.
Yeah, because it means you can kill out Praetorian and.
Highest health? Sweeping Infestation going to help us? It is, right?
I mean, it'll bring him lower down, but I don't know. That is kind of like a burn card. I guess we put
I don't know. We're just testing stuff, so.
Yeah, probably Team Blade, right?
The last game we lost to Calgar, didn't we? I don't remember who we played before Neuro.
Was it Keltar? Oh no, it was. You definitely played a lot of Sisters. Was there? I think you saw you play Sisters and some Eldar before that.
I don't know. We're not attacking range, are we? We're not doing that here because we just let this do it and keep our health. Probably shouldn't have done this, to be honest. There's definitely something in this build, man. It's not quite there yet, but I think when the meta settles down and then you can kind of tailor it a bit more accurately, I think that's when it's going to be really good. Ugh.
Having 2 Technomancers in hand makes me want to just like use one because we know we can get value from it this turn.
Yeah. Or we drop that. It depends what we want this to resurrect, right? Do we want it to? I think you might be right. I think this might be it.
I guess I just kind of prefer the Vanguard over the
Only thing
stealth
is, now we're gonna
destroyer.
got that. Now we're gonna want to play this, aren't we? Right. We gotta think. We gotta think as well now. Like against Swarmlord's tempo, when is a good time to play it? Like, do we just need to do it now? Because it bit us in the arse last game, didn't it?
Yeah. It's a weird one. He's not played his defense card yet, so if he puts something. Oh, it looks great.
I've not been.
If he's. Oh, okay, yeah, fuck it, yeah, okay, alright. We have a turn. Yeah, I think there's any. That was nice. The Technomancer got us enough tempo that we can. Chef's kiss. Yes, that's what we want.
What we want to see. Good luck dealing with that.
When I was doing the math with this deck, I was thinking like the perfect world you would play Implacable Conqueror to draw your Ghost Ark, so you could then play with the Artifice the turn after.
That's good.
But I think it's correct. I mean, I guess you could put Lychguard down to like. Lychguard is like a better Vanguard, but I think like Ghost Ark makes us like win the game.
What, like that one?
Ooh, So what's?
And if this was turn 7, we could have this. That would...
Yeah.
That'll be
I think it's just Ghost Ark.
I think Papa's dropped off. Ghost Ark, yeah, we're gonna go Ghost Ark. Let's go. Or do we go with the Doom?
We
kind of have. We have Toonblade, right? Side of it.
We do have Toonblade and
Yeah, I'm gonna go Implacable.
Yeah, fair enough. I guess there could be an argument for recon there, just because we do have an Artifice engine down and we don't have that many stratagems left. I think the Ghost Ark should live, right? I don't think.
Well, it depends if he's like, what's he got? So you could have Hive Crown 6. 8,
But even High Crown doesn't
yeah,
put it low enough to.
Yeah, gonna live. Maybe you're right. Maybe we should have. Maybe that was a bit greedy what we just did.
Oh, okay, I guess. Oh wait, that's still not enough.
Wow.
Oh, that's rough. Oh, we could do Toonblade reanimate shenanigans then. I don't know, I feel if we can like get the board back now, so that's like...
You can get the board just by trading these two.
That is true.
It feels like this is not the right turn for it, does it?
It just feels... I don't know, I mean, the thing is, if you can get 2 off and like not be super punished for it, then that... Obviously the potential is very, very high.
You know what, though?
Yeah, we can still get free Artifice triggers off. We trade everything and we get free Necron Warriors left behind. Yeah, screw it. What the hell? It's the fun version.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, actually, oh shit, yeah, you could even... Oh, yeah, I mean, in that case, yeah, we can keep the Ghost Ark alive. Perfect. Obviously, you can, he can AoE us, but we don't really care, right? Because, like, the longer the... If he takes a turn off, if he just resets the board, we're just gonna start dropping bombs.
Oh yeah, Shrigma, I forgot to say, when you get a chance, can you share your Tervigon list? I feel like mine's
Sure.
a little bit out of date, so it's with that new combo as well. I just want to kind of see how you balance and stuff.
Yeah, after I finish my game, I'll post it.
Cool. Are you just pretty much playing Tervigon and trying to get that one up before you focus on the other three, like you said in the post?
Yeah, I think that's better, but like I still don't know. I'm not 100% sure if it's calculated based on the faction rating or the overall rating. Because first games it seemed like it was overall the average, and now I'm like fighting guys. One has 2,700, the other one has 2,500 average, and I'm gaining same points. So I'm not 100% sure how it works now.
Got you. Don't leave.
No.
We do go in on that though.
Yeah, I think so.
Just make as many things as we can, right?
Yeah. Oh, Monolith is gonna be on 6.
Actually, do we want to raise that? Because then we'd have a full board.
I guess you could put... yeah, that's fine.
I think that's it.
Oh wait, you want to reanimate the last two? These may as well.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And when this deck goes off, it is insane.
Yeah. Oh, it's nice, even if he does AoE, we've still got a few...
Still win.
Yeah, we've still got a few cards left.
I mean, that was just...
Jeez.
Whoa. Oh, that was just... hardcore. Right, I just want to check. I'm saying that we're 6 and... That might be wrong. I just want to check what we played to here. Played Neurothroat. Ah, it was Abaddon before that.
Mm.
So we beat Abaddon. I didn't have that in there. So far we're 8 games, we're 5 and 3, 62%. Right.
Yeah.
Not bad considering that we're, you know, we have played Rook Control, we have lost to Junith at endgame, and we're still tweaking the deck. The embarrassing one was Calgao. I mean, I don't know what happened there. And also one of those losses, remember that was the thing where I just kept missing the turn? I kept not playing for like 3-4 turns, remember?
Yeah.
Like, missing the move and stuff, so.
I think it won't be like a... I don't think this will be a tier 1 deck or anything.
No,
I think
no.
with some... I think it's definitely...
But it might be the best Necron deck.
Yeah, I think it's the most fun Necron deck for sure.
Certainly the most fun, for sure, yeah.
The thing is in Warpforge, well, I don't know if it's a bit different with the new rank system or if it's the same, but I know, like, in theory, to be like a strong climber, you want to be hitting like 75% win rate. But
yeah.
I mean, for a deck that like we've only just sort of been brewing in the last couple of days, I think this is like doing pretty well.
I think it's so much fun, man.
Yeah.
So much fun, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, this is the thing with Orikan. It's always when you look at his ability, you kind of want to do this. Yeah, you would look at the ability as like a Scarab proc thing, or it's kind of like, oh, I can like predict these sequence of plays to have like the best outcome. And with this, and when we're playing Implacable, and then we can pick the massive units that we want to draw. I don't know, it feels like better compared to Scarabs.
Sure. I'm just going to nip to toilet. I'm going to play 2 more games with this, and then that's a block of 10. So I'm going to end the video there, and then I'm going to pick something else. I'm back in 2 seconds.
Okay.
Well, might finally get to use my
Yeah.
monolith thumbnail. It's gonna be cool.
I shared the deck in Alliance chat and in
Cool.
Discord.
I might switch to that after this then. Tell me what I'm doing wrong, Shrigma. Okay, so we wanna keep that hand. Probably.
Who we against?
It's a bit slower with imitate. Like maybe.
Oh yeah.
Maybe that's quite a good keep actually. Conquering Tyrant.
Yeah, I think that's I think that's a good argument. Yeah. To be honest, I think against imitate you could even try and dig for the second implacable.
Have a normal game.
Yeah, there might be some big skill expression you can do with the earthquake, but yeah, I'll probably just pick normal.
So you were looking for this?
Yeah.
Oh baby.
unless it can't be some weird like tempo imotech, right? It will be fine.
Have you played this matchup?
I might have done. I feel I have maybe like once, but like I mean, I'm just thinking like theoretically against like a slow deck, then like we should be able to like full greed.
I guess we need to save Monolith. We need to get the methodicals out right with things like Necron Lord and stuff, or
Yeah.
or even ghost ships. You might use it on ghost ships, ghost arcs, whatever they're called. Are they ghost arcs or ghost ships?
It's Ghost Arks.
Ghost arcs. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
What's the question? Do we want to dig more, or do we want to just play Praetorian out so he doesn't start playing proactive options?
I think it's this. Yeah. I mean,
I guess we got such a greedy like mid game. It probably helps.
Need to preserve some life a bit, and like.
Yeah, just get him to play like Tomb Blades and stuff like that.
Try to not get smacked for 3 every turn.
Well, so yeah, I think part of the fun of the deck is actually like, in a way, because you don't have the healing, you kind of know you need to like get everything out. Whereas Imotech, it's more like you probably could run this deck with Imotech. It's just
Dude,
you would get less value on the Conqueror. Yeah, was it?
I was just looking at the artwork, and I was just going to make a joke about how the clue is in the artwork, right? Because you've got the monolith, and then it gave me an idea. Can you see what it is?
Lower the cost.
Look at the artwork.
Or with all the Necron warriors.
Nope. So we got the monolith, we got the ghost ship, we got the Necron warriors. What haven't we got?
Oh, the wait, the 6-drop. I forget his name.
Yeah. So if you think about that 6-drop, we'll have a look at it afterwards. Yeah. You're getting it for 4 off one of these, or 2, obviously. And it's a thingy engine. It's a regen engine, and it's a flyer with 6 health.
That is true.
Could be a card in this deck, man. You know, because we were saying about. Oh, mate, do you know what?
I mean, 6-drops are kind of ideal because they're perfect.
Yeah, I'm liking that idea.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh boy. But what do we cut? Because we keep cutting like the early game stuff, don't we? And
yeah. Do we play Destroyer here just as like just so we're not like playing Conqueror on an empty board?
Yeah, I think.
If you play like second Tomb Blade, we don't really mind playing Conqueror on that. When you can't like punish it with Doom Scythe yet. I mean, he might divination for Implacable Conqueror here, to be fair. I don't really know what the standard Imotech thing is now. Like, I've seen.
I'm not sure either.
You can run like the standard control package, but just add Conqueror in and have Conqueror as like the replacement for the old armor card. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Like, we can't clear it, but like it's only gonna do 3 damage to us.
I mean, I'm not even gonna attack. I don't think.
Yeah, fair.
Or do you think we should attack? I don't want to give him then the res option.
I suppose if we pull like a Ghost Ark or something, if it's still on 3 HP, then it can't trade into a warrior and res. Although he'll probably just smack face it anyway. This guy's
Oh, he's taking his time, man.
What's he...
I mean, dude, you're playing Imotech. We're gonna be here all day.
You think he was like divination for hyperlogical or something, or
Oh,
well,
what is it?
probably
Oh,
IRL
no,
stuff.
we didn't want that.
Okay, that's cool.
This is good, yeah. Just...
I think we're probably just playing the. Well, I guess we'll see.
To be honest, in this matchup, actually, we're probably going to be playing Monolith very, very late, right? If we're wanting to play around Methodical.
You think if he plays like a Lychguard here, do you think we just play second Conqueror? Just say screw it, or
Yeah.
yeah. Oh. Mm.
Oh, we're not
Although-
now.
Oh, wait, we can do Scythe and Lich. Yeah. I mean, that's a pretty strong E6 play.
Do we want to just kill this and get rid of the remnant, or do you want to kill this and just leave that up? I think I think we want to kill this, right?
Yeah.
Well, the problem is, we're playing into a massive reanimate turn because he can reanimate that and he can attack with that and reanimate that. I actually think it might be better to kill this here.
Yeah, fair enough.
But obviously, then he could, like, I don't know, play a Skorpekh and he'll have to reanimate from this. I don't know.
Because we have Lychguard down, is his reanimate a bit less valuable because most of it's going to be trading ranged unless he's doing Skorpekh.
Oh, so you think?
I'm not sure.
What do you do?
I don't know. Maybe you could just clear the Tomb Blade off and then it's Remnant. To be honest, I've actually not played that much Necrons. I've just been enjoying this list in particular. So like all the little Necron nuances, I don't really know. I think go your. Okay.
I guess that could do more damage to the Lychguard. That's. I don't know. I don't know what was right there, to be honest. That's a bit fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Suppose he can't clear our Lychguard though, at least.
Well, but I think the tempo swing is bigger doing it this way, whereas maybe the other way would have been better. I don't know. It's difficult. He can't clear it. That's your point. That's the thing, isn't it? This should kill. This?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Actually, do you know what I'm gonna do?
You're gonna do it again with the Doom Scythe.
Really tempted to put the bloody Necron Lord down, but I think we just clear this time.
Hmm.
It's not great. Not brilliant. We want to put the stun down and actually try and get this. Tempted by that, you know.
Yeah, I suppose we've got expensive spells in hand, so maybe Psychomancer is actually better here, just to give us a chance to play them.
Ouch.
Hmm. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I think that's fair. I guess we could try and dig for like Hyperlogical or something. We could have a big turn with Hexmark next time. Yeah, I think that was actually the perfect 5-drop for him to play in response, actually, because Lychguard obviously wouldn't be doing stuff like this.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of come from behind type stuff, do we? I think it's this into hyperlogical then.
So you could either. It's definitely Hexmark. It's either Hyperlogical and try and high roll something, or we play Conquering Tyrant and Talent. Because then I guess we know we get the healing, but we're not going to get good use out of the 4.
Oh.
Oh wait, so we're on 5e, right? I mean,
Nest?
Spider Nest gives us an extra proc. I guess it gives him some like dud targets for the his like artifice damage as well.
Now it's Ghost Ark, right? Or,
Yeah, probably.
because it's like costing 3.
Oh yeah, so we could play. Yeah, we could play Conquering Tyrant on
Oh,
cover here.
shush, shame we don't have one.
There may have been an argument to not swing into the Lychguard, just so
Yeah.
we can't res it. Because you could only take 1 damage from all our board. But yeah, it's whatever. Ouch. So we want the Scarabs to be tanking these 3 damage hits.
This card is doing work, man. Feels a bit strange that we're not running that actually when we're in Artifice deck.
Yeah, I think it does suit the deck. I don't like random damage. Yeah, I think that might be GG. I don't think. I mean, we are putting blockers down, which is cool. Do we want to swing with ones? Yeah, I think it's swing with 1 Scarab, then play Talent.
We need this to come off, don't we?
Yeah, it'll still have room because you'll deploy 3 more Scarabs, but they'll still be. Oh wait, oh no, sorry. Yeah, you need to hit with 1 Scarab, I think.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
They're literally only our Lord that can swing. Can't do it.
Yeah.
Lost.
Yeah, I'll probably just stay away.
Yeah, if
Yeah, I
he's
know
got,
that this
if he's got Scythe Assault, he wins. Right?
Yeah. This
Yeah, that's GG.
That's the thing. Sometimes you expect decks to be like super slow, and you'll just get your Implacable off, but then they actually do manage to come tempo enough ahead to like really punish you for it. And I think that the Chronomancer definitely was like the perfect play for him on E5.
So we're 5 and 4 going into the last game. Probably been a bit greedy. Tempo there.
I think it's probably my bad for suggesting you pull the second Implacable.
I do wonder about, like, maybe we need to lean more into it. Like playing harder, to mulligan harder for it. Drop some of these. Drop like what happens if you drop like Tomb Blade, Psychomancer, and put in like the 6 drops? And then because you're playing in for this, they're not costing 6. It's difficult though because this does help us in those early. Probably just completely gutting our early game out if we.
I'm just trying to think what other are the other like attractive 6 drops are Plasmancer.
Yeah, the Plasmancers and then this guy. I mean, he just gets wrecked by like Vet Storm Boys and stuff. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Plasmancer's got 4/4, so it's a bit harder to.
The only thing I think with the command board is that we're not. There are like turns where we don't really have remnants up, and the turn we play him, we're probably not going to be able to also put like another troop in front of him to like res the turn after, if that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah.
Although I guess we could. Him existing does make our Tomb Blades and Destroyers combo the next turn if he survives. I wonder about putting like Royal Ward in the deck. Like it's not very like sexy card, but it's like it's just a 6e deal free damage, but you can target it.
No, it's more consistent, but doesn't really fit with a. I think it fits Nemesis more, right? Like this is an art. If we're making use of Artifice in this deck.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
You think?
I wish it said something like deal 3 damage to an enemy troop, or something like. What I'm saying is it should say something like deal 3 damage, and it'll hit troops if there are troops on the board, basically. So if there aren't troops on the board, then it hits face. But if there are, it does hit them. That would be so much better.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I don't run it, because I don't like the RNG aspect of it. But I think
we keep that. Keep those 3 or go. Male again.
Yeah, fair enough. To be fair, with Orikan, you don't know. He's even going to be running a list similar to our.
Oh, it's a bot anyway.
I mean, you know they buffed that plus melee attack card. I'm not saying to run Scarabs in this. I mean, I guess you could, but I wonder if Scarabs might actually be better now because of the they have like another payoff card. Oh, you can do the E3 Ophydian with divination play.
God, at the end of each player's turn, heal 1 to a random.
Oh, that's kind of fine, right? Some of the Forge level 45 stuff's so like weird.
Oh.
Have you seen the Sisters Forge 45 offense?
No.
You should wait. Take a look after this game. It's so. You remember Raging Storm, right? How it would just like completely shut Sisters down. Take a look at Disrupted Sanctuary. I don't want to spoil it, but
yeah, I'll have a look. This is such a nice player here. Shame we can't play the Remnant, but
yeah, I feel like all the bot Necrons run the like 1E res card, but yeah, I mean it's still just nice.
So we attack first, then we do it.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a lovely combo, isn't it?
Yeah, I really like that combo.
Oh man, this deck is it really gets you thinking because there's so many tweaks, there's so many different ways you can take it. I think it's definitely, there's a foundation here. It's one to work on, I think. I don't think that it's ultimately going to make my top 4 this season, but it's really close and it's really good.
Yeah.
I think when the meta settles a bit more, it might be worth coming back to a bit.
Yeah, I mean, there might be a possible way to tweak it in such a way that it is more viable, because I just saw the Implacable Conqueror change and like kind of just chuck this together. To be honest, I'm not a veteran Necron player by any means. I'm trying to think in our alliance who are like the big Necron players. Balduco. Yeah, I mean, like we can maybe message Balduco. You might have some. You can maybe tweak the deck a bit. Because I think I dabbled in a little bit of Imhotep control back when that was meta, but I think by the time I picked it up, everyone else was playing Swarmlord to counter Imhotep anyway, so it was a bit pointless. So I didn't even end up playing him that much. Oh, do you remember that season? Yeah, I tried Immotech, and then I got so sick of fighting Swarmlords all the time. I started playing Omesos. I actually did really well with Omesos. I was using that like he did the YouTube guide on it, the
Yeah.
Omesos value or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good that day. Really
Yeah,
liked
it was good.
Ooh, interesting. Do we want to want the Lord here, don't we?
Yeah.
I mean, Hyperlogical Strategist is pretty good because we've got a lot of hex marks. Yeah, let's take the high. Let's take that actually, because we've got 1, 2, 3 all looking for spells, and also we've got this on the board wanting spells. So I'm gonna pass there, I think, actually, and let. Oh, so it can heal your Lord as well, that thing. Random unit, yeah, unit counts as your Lord as well, doesn't it?
No, it's fine. You can't proc it.
Oh, I finished my spell, so I'm probably gonna spend my Saturday more productively. So enjoy.
What, you're not going to spend your whole Saturday playing Warpforge, Shrigma? What the hell?
Oh, not today.
Have a nice day.
All right, thanks, Shrigma. Speak to you soon, man. Bye. How do we get rid of that? Guess it has to be one of these, isn't it?
I'm trying to think you do 5. You can do. Yeah, I mean, you can just double proc it and swing at your Warlord. Yeah, you just like reanimate, play your Talon, or.
Wait, so we want to hit this first. Reanimate this.
Oh, yeah, fair. You could consider the protection protocol on the actually, wait, it's gonna be. Oh no, you got the Necron Warriors. It's fine. Probably just Talent, right?
Oh boy. Well, people watching the video, you can't say you haven't seen a different approach. This is a really it's a really cool concept. Definitely needs a bit more work, but it's very, very viable. Very viable. When it goes off, as we've seen in this session, I mean, it can really go off. It's a lot of fun. Speaking of a lot of fun. I don't know. Yeah, it's fine. We want to just attack this now, right? Oh, that gets too low.
You could also just do it at the end. Yeah, you just do it at the start or at the end, whichever. The destroyer should never like stop you getting lethal.
Oh right, yeah, because lethal you can. Oh, because it counts as a kill, doesn't it? Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I wasn't understanding that earlier. Okay, so there we have it, folks. Let's see what that actually did. So we went 6 and 4. Let's just see. I know the last one was a bot, but you know. Yeah, it's up to 2, 6, or 2. That's after 10 games. These are more like 20. Actually, the Tyranid one I lost with, that was more like 2,750 after 20. So that's coming out the best. Yeah, it's a slightly positive win. It's a 60% win rate at the minute. It's definitely a really interesting shell. We tweaked it a little bit throughout, so you've seen various versions. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, and yeah, if you've got any ideas for how we could improve it or tailor it, I'd love to hear about that in the comments. Until next time, we'll see you in the next one, guys.